If you're a female runner over 45 and you feel like you're working harder than ever, but your times aren't moving, or you're finishing races thinking, I should be fitter than this, then this is for you. Because at this stage, it's usually not about effort, it's about alignment. Alignment between your training, your recovery, your hormones, and your life. And when those things aren't aligned, you feel stuck. Today, I want to break down a real case study of a female runner over 45 who stopped chasing more and started training in a way that actually matched her body. She didn't just get fitter, she got faster. She went from running a 4:26 to a 4:18 to a 4:09 marathon. And she did it without blowing up her life or her body. Let me show you what actually changed. Gretchen has been a runner most of her life. Running was her constant through stress management, strength, identity. Then she had 4 children and a demanding medical career, life. Marathons disappeared for 18 years. When she came back, she ran around a 4:30, then a 4:26. And here's what she said about that race.
That was a rookie mistake, which I already did a rookie mistake when I was younger. And so why it happened again, that's when you just go out way too fast.
By halfway, she felt trashed. And that's something so many experienced women still do. We assume that because we've run before, we know how to pace. But after 45, pacing discipline becomes even more important. When Gretchen decided to chase a faster marathon, she didn't just say, I'll run harder. She got specific. Instead of chasing the qualifying standard, she built in a bit of a buffer.
I think I need at least a 7-minute buffer. And so 4:13 was my goal.
That's a completely different mindset. She worked backwards. What pace does that require? What should my long runs feel like? What should my tempo sessions look like? And here's the key. She stopped trying to prove fitness in training. So many female runners over 45 run their long runs too fast because it feels good and because we can, because we want to see numbers. But if your long run is stealing from your recovery, your quality sessions suffer. Gretchen dialed it in, and that's how she moved from a 4:26 to a 4:18 marathon. Not magic, just disciplined pacing. And if you're tired of guessing and want a clear structure for training after 45, I've put together a free online masterclass that walks you through it step by step. It's specifically for female runners in this stage of life. Grab the link by scanning this QR code, or it's in the description if you want to join. Now, here's where Gretchen's story becomes powerful. She trained for another marathon in the spring, and it got cancelled the morning of the race. Imagine that. All of that build-up, all of that taper, and then nothing. Instead of spiraling, she did something smart. She recovered. She ran trails in the summer. She said,
they just feel so different than, the road. So just freer and yeah.
That trail phase wasn't random. It built leg strength. It gave her a mental reset. It kept her consistent without burnout. And that's what mature training looks like after 45. No drama, no I've lost everything, just understanding that fitness compounds. She stayed consistent. And consistency is boring, but it is powerful. This is where most women quietly sabotage progress, is sleep. Gretchen thought she was sleeping fine. She was waking at night, but falling back asleep. So she assumed it wasn't a problem, until she said this.
I lost a lot of sleep without really realizing.
Night sweats, disruption, hormonal shifts. And here's what changed.
But it really improved my sleep immensely.
Once her sleep improved, her recovery improved. And this is the part female runners over 45 need to hear. You cannot out-train poor recovery. You cannot hustle your way past broken sleep. Your nervous system will not allow it. And this is why tracking matters. She started paying attention to sleep data, heart rate variability, resting heart rate trends, not obsessively, but intelligently. Because after 45, your body gives you signals earlier. You just have to listen. Gretchen didn't do anything extreme with strength training. She did it consistently.
But very consistently in my pajamas.
And that's not glamorous, that's sustainable. Strength training after 45 isn't about aesthetics, it's about resilience, especially for marathon training, especially for hilly courses, especially when hormonal changes affect bone density and muscle retention. Consistency over intensity. That's the theme. This part is important. She discovered she was pre-diabetic, and her first thought wasn't cut carbs.
I said, I don't want to cut out carbs, right? I'm a runner.
So she worked with a nutritionist, timed carbs properly, increased her protein intentionally, focused on fueling, not restricting. And this is huge because so many women over 45 think that fat loss equals performance gain. But underfueling is one of the biggest hidden reasons women plateau. You don't get faster by eating less. You get faster by fueling correctly. Gretchen ran 4:09, 9 minutes faster than that 4:18, 7 minutes faster than that 4:26. And she didn't get there by training harder. She got there by aligning her pacing, recovery, strength, her fueling, and her consistency. That's it. No miracle block, no insane mileage jump, just fundamentals executed well. If you're over 45 and feel stuck, ask yourself, are you chasing the standard or building a buffer? Are your long runs controlled or ego-driven? Are you sleeping well or normalizing poor sleep? Are you strength training consistently or occasionally? Are you fueling for performance or quietly restricting? Because what Gretchen proved is this. After 45, improvement doesn't come from doing more. It comes from doing the right things consistently. If you take one thing from this case study, let it be this. After 45, performance is about precision. The female runners who improve aren't the ones training the hardest. They're the ones adjusting the right variables. In the next video, I'm unpacking another key factor that could be holding your progress back, even if you're consistent. Don't skip it.